What's up? Long time no talk. I know you guys are at this point, you're like done. You're like, girl, what's up? Like, be consistent. But yeah, if you guys have seen my laparoscopy video, then you know I was dealing with recovery process from surgery. So that's a good enough reason, right, for me to be MIA and just kind of take some time to really get my body back going. They say recovery process is 2 weeks, but for me it was not 2 weeks. It took a lot longer than 2 weeks, and there's just been a whole bunch of things going on in my life that I'm going to share with you guys on a different video. But I am so excited to be back, and I just really wanted to film this video. We're doing a girl talk because that's what we like to do here. So I got an email from a young lady, one of my subscribers, and I just wanted to read it. It is so very long. So very long. I'm gonna need y'all to stop sending me long ass emails because I can't read them all. Like, I can't read all of it on camera. I have to summarize a lot of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to read most of it and just summarize the rest, but hopefully you guys can get the gist of the story. So here we go. To all of my new subscribers, thank you guys so much for joining the family. I hope you've enjoyed all the content that you have seen so far. My name is Blessing, in case you haven't figured that out yet. I am Nigerian, I'm a YouTuber, and we do girl talk videos here. And sometimes lookbooks, sometimes hauls, but mostly girl talk because I like to talk. So yeah, welcome. Okay, so dear Blessing, I just found your channel, and your personality and Christ-like love keeps me coming back every time. Thank you so much. You're truly a blessing. Aww. I never really thought to write you a girl talk email after watching so many of them, but in the wee hours of the morning, the thought came to me as I wrestled with something I have been going through lately. I really hope you do my letter, or at least respond, because I could use some Christian advice. Please keep it frank. Y'all know I keep it real with y'all. So I am 23 years old woman who just received her bachelor's degree. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the graduates. I'm a faithful Christian who loves God with all of my heart. Trying to summarize it. I met this guy at work a few months back. At first, everything was keeping at a friendship level. I had no intentions on liking him or even getting to know him as much as I have. However, the more time we spent together, the more I realized he's a very nice guy. He's 29 years old, very smart, hardworking, a great dad, kind and fun to be around, etc. The chemistry between us just seems to flow. He treats me very well and respects me. As time went on, both of our feelings grew. He gives me tight and lingering hugs. Ooh. He often wants to spend time with me. There's something in his eyes when he looks at me, and he's very attractive towards me. He's very attentive towards me. I am this way towards him as well. Sounds great, huh? Well, there's just one problem. He has a live-in girlfriend whom he's been with for several years and even proposed to her. He's having problems in his relationship and says he's just about ready to quit and move out and move on. He even started the process of making more money and saving. Because she isn't willing to make things work, she makes him feel less than a man, and oftentimes he looks miserable. He hasn't revealed these problems to just me, but others we work with as well. He says he's cheated in the past, but won't do it again. He's been upfront about having a girlfriend and a child from the beginning. I believe he has changed and grew up into a man. I can see he's continuously changing and growing. He never crossed the line with me. We don't even have each other's numbers. He hints that it would be okay, but I don't feel comfortable. I feel like I'll be disrespecting the relationship because of the way I feel about him. I've never been the type to try to steal someone else's man. I don't know why he continues to stay with her but treats me this way at work. I'm saying that I want to leave and saying that he wants to leave her or his family, but often I wonder, am I giving him something he's not getting at home? He even gets jealous when I talk to other guys and constantly wants to know who I'm texting. I assure him I don't like to talk to anyone else, but he seems satisfied with it. I've tried to leave the situation alone and move on, but something keeps pulling me back every time. The only thing I can keep thinking is that God wouldn't send me someone else's man, whether he's getting treated badly or not, or ready to leave or not. Please help me. I'm lost, and I would really like your insight on what's going on, what I should do. God bless you, and yours always. Sincerely, Can't Let Go. Okay, I summarized a whole lot of that email because it was just too long. So, what are we gonna name you? We need to come up with the name. We're gonna name you Christina because that's what's coming to my head right now. So, Christina, thank you for your email and thank you for supporting my channel. Obviously, as you know, I like to be very upfront and very honest and just tell you what I think and tell you my opinion. And you asked me to be frank, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, you're 23 years old. This guy is a 29-year-old. My first thing right now is I have a few red flags that are coming up. Any man who wants to pursue a new relationship and, you know, wants to be with someone else, you've got to first make sure that your baggage has been taken care of. In this case, his baggage has not been taken care of. My first issue with the situation is that any man who goes outside of his way to talk badly about the mother of their child is not a real man to me. I don't care if he's venting, if he's being real, or if he's making things up. It doesn't matter. The mother of your child is the mother of your child and should be treated as sacred as just that. It's not the right place for him to come and talk to you about the mother of his child. He shouldn't be doing that at work. He shouldn't be talking about her to you or to everyone else. And because he's doing that, I want you to understand something. This is a behavior that you really need to watch, and you need to watch carefully. He's talking badly about the mother of his child, someone that he has proposed to in the past. For you to get on one knee and propose to someone, it means that you see something in them that tells you like, yo, this is someone that I can really see myself spending the rest of my life with. You don't just go out and buy a ring just because you want to buy a ring and then propose just because you want to propose. You propose because you see a future with them, correct? At least that's why most people propose, because you see a future with that person. So he saw a future with this young woman to the point where he had a kid with this young woman. So for him to now come to work and disrespect her and talk badly about her to you and to the rest of your coworkers is absolutely disgusting and absolutely disrespectful. And you need to watch out for this, because let's say you guys now end up getting together. What's to say that one day you piss him off? Because you're human. We all make mistakes. There are times when we piss off our partners unintentionally. So what's to say that one day you guys have a disagreement, you piss him off? What's to say that he's not going to go out and talk badly about you? The same way he's talking badly about his baby mama, it's the same way he could potentially go out and drag your name out in the streets and just talk all kinds of nonsense about you. So I need you to, as a woman, put yourself in his baby mama's shoes. Just put yourself in his ex-fiance's shoes and just think, if this man can come to work every day and talk badly about his baby's mom, a woman that you continue to live with, okay? This is a woman that you continue to live with. If this man can come to work every day and say these things about her, if I choose to be in a relationship with him, is he going to respect me, or is he going to treat me the same way that he's treating her? So that's something that I would ask myself, and that's something that I would definitely be careful about. And the fact that he's 29 years old really gets to me, because I'm gonna tell you, age is just a number. Some people don't act according to their age, they act more according to their shoe size. So the fact that you now have a 29-year-old man who has no respect for the woman that he's living with, for the mother of his child, you have no respect. And secondly, You're 29 years old. If this woman is so horrible and she does all these things to you and you're just tired and sick of being in a relationship with her, you're 29, for God's sakes. Move out. In the email you say he's, you know, trying to get his money right and all of this stuff. But if you're going to be miserable every single day of your life while you're trying to get your money right, move in with a friend. You're 29. There are so many options that he has. So I'm not believing the fact that, oh, you know, like he's he might be making all these steps to get his money right, but maybe that's just to take care of his child, because he has a child. So I'm not believing the fact that this woman is really as horrible as he's making it seem. And you have to remember, there's always two sides of every story. So what he's doing right now is playing the victim card. He's coming to you at work. He knows that you're going to listen to him. He knows you're a good Christian. He knows you have a good heart. He knows you're a good girl. So he's playing the victim card. To me, that's what he's doing. He's coming to you, complaining about his mother, his baby's mom, you know, saying all these horrible things, but yet you're 29. You can't move out. I'm so horrible. Why don't you move out? Why don't you move out? Move in with one of your friends if I'm that bad. You know, go rent a bachelor suite. Not even a one bedroom. Go rent a bachelor suite. Stay in a hotel. You know, do something. There's so many options that you can do if you're in a situation where you're just like, I'm miserable. You can leave. No one is forcing him to stay there. No one is tying him down. So I need you to understand that, and I need you to analyze the situation more than you're doing right now, because as women, we oftentimes put ourselves in situations that can be prevented if we just use our head. So I want you to think right now. I want you to use your head and not your heart. I want you to really put into perspective everything that he's told you so far. One, he has a live-in girlfriend who is so bad, who makes him feel bad about himself, who is not doing everything that he wants and requires, but yet he continues to stay there. You're 29. You can leave. You can go find a friend. You can move in with a friend. Secondly, he talks bad about her to you and to the rest of your coworkers. So think, if I get with this guy, is he going to also talk bad about me? Chances are he is. 3, he's cheated in the past. 4, he has a child. So these are things that you really have to think about, because guess what? Even if you get into a relationship with him, you're still not a priority in his life. And I'll tell you why. The baby mama comes before you, because he has to deal with her at least till this child is 18. If not, the rest of his life. That's the baby's mom, you know? Like, so at the end of the day, even if you guys end up getting together, she's always going to have a role in his life. Is that something that you really want to deal with as a new grad? You just graduated college. You just accomplished a huge milestone in your life. As a new grad, do you really want to take a grown man's baggage? He can't even sort out his baggage at home. Is that something that you really want to take? And no, I don't believe God sent him to you. I feel like right now you're using your heart, because he's showing you affection. He's giving you lingering hugs. You know, as girls, when we get that affection that we haven't had in so long, you think, oh, you know, this must be a sign from God. You know, he is my Prince Charming, and we don't use our head. I want you to use your head, and I want you to think, because there are signs all over this, you know, like there's so many signs to me that are red flags, and I would be careful jumping into a relationship with him. I'm not saying that you should stop talking to him. You can still be co-workers and, you know, cordial at work, but I'm just saying be mindful of everything that you soak in from him. Be mindful of the things that he's telling you. Keep in mind that there's always two sides to every story. For all you know, this girl could just be the sweetest, innocent girl at home. You don't know what goes on when he gets home, you know, and those doors close. You don't know. They could be hugging it up and kissing it up and laying on the couch and having a great time as a family, and all this while he's coming to work and making up a completely different story. So I want you to just keep that in mind, because there are just some things that just aren't really clear to me. But that's my opinion, and I'm gonna leave it open for you guys. What do you guys think? Do you think she should pursue this relationship? Do you think she should give him a chance? Do you think it's a sign from God? Do you think God really sent her this individual, this 29-year-old man who can't seem to move out of his baby mama's house because she's so horrible, but he can't seem to move out? He talks bad about his baby mom. So do you think that this is the type of relationship that a young, educated, beautiful 23-year-old should be in? Sometimes you have to hear things from other people for it to really sink in. You know, like, everyone wants to be in a relationship. Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to find their Prince Charming. And, but you don't have to do it that way. You don't have to settle for less. You don't have to lose your values and your morals. And you don't have to put up with other people's baggage. You really don't have to. You right now, you're on a different platform. As a graduate, as a Christian, as a child of God, you are on a different platform. So think with your head before using your heart. And I know it's hard, but when situations like this arise, you really have to try and put yourself in other people's shoes. All you have to do is just put yourself in his girlfriend, in his fiance, girlfriend, baby mama's. Just put yourself in her shoes and say, okay, if I had a child with someone and I did everything that I could, would I really want them bad-mouthing me in public, at work, painting this picture about me, of me, and would I really want that? And you have to also understand, like I said, if you were to piss him off, he would probably do the same thing to you. The fact that he's doing it now to someone who has given him the biggest blessing in life, a child, the fact that he's doing that to her right now, even if she was bad, honestly, even if someone is bad and horrible and evil, you have no right to go out in public and badmouth an individual. That is not your place. That is not, it's not nice to do. Even if someone is horrible, I know people that I just don't associate myself with, that I just don't like to hang out with, but I would never go to my place of work and badmouth them and say horrible things about them, because truly it's nobody's business. Secondly, it's just unnecessary drama. And thirdly, why am I giving another person so much power over my feelings and emotions and all of that? Like, I would never let someone have that much power over my feelings, over my emotions, over my thoughts. So you really have to think about this relationship moving forward. The fact that he doesn't have your number, I would keep it that way for now. I really would. Just keep it that way. Just keep it co-workers, cordial. You know, I see you at work. Hi, bye, how you doing? How's your baby mama? How's your child? Good. God bless you. Keep it moving. I would just keep it like that and not move forward. But at the end of the day, you're 23. You're grown. If you want to test it out and see how it goes, go ahead and let me know how it works out for you. But my advice to you is just kind of keep it at a distance for now. But anyway, I love you guys. If you have any advice, be sure to leave it below in the comment section. This is a platform for all of us to talk and discuss. And I will see you guys on my next video. God bless.